Previously on Investigations 2. Did he really use the well to move the body? Oh my god, here we go. He used a rope to hang some weights on the well's pulley, okay. And tied the end of the rope to his own body. This rope was attached to the stopper, and when it was pulled from the stage... Oh, maybe we can find the rest of the weights by looking around. Detective Gumshoe, it's time for your secret weapon. Oh my god, am I gonna play as Gumshoe? Am I playing as Gumshoe? Now, where was I? Smell detector uses sound. Oh, it's one of these again. And this meter, to let you know how close you are to a metal object. When you get closer to a metal object, the metal detector will have a bigger reaction. Like this. Ah. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty noisy. Oh. Oh, man. That's basically how you search for metal objects. Just give me the instructions on where you want to search, sir. I am playing as Gumshoe. I am playing as Gumshoe. I am playing as Gumshoe. You got something on you? No. What? There is something here. Here, sir. Looks like there's something here. Is it just buried? I don't see anything that could be metallic. What could be causing the reaction? Maybe there are iron fillings around here. Filings? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Man, Edgeworth's in that pose right now, man. It's just a regular magnet I bought at the hardware store. At the hardware store, hold it near the ground, and presto! Picked them all up, sir. Wow, this is really... Whoa, what do you know? Finding simple joy in simple tasks. What a simpleton. Let's check somewhere else. Aww. Alright. I'm standing on something here. Uh-oh, what do we got? Is that your wallet? It's a gold coin, sir! It's a historical discovery! It's hardly possible that something like this could find its way into a prison. Oh, there it is! So that's where it was buried. That's a coin from the bi-weekly coin hunting competition. There's an event like that? Sure sounds like fun, pal. It's an event where the warden buries some coins and the prisoners search for them. There are 3 silver coins and 1 gold coin. Whoever finds them can trade them in for snacks. Snacks? Jeez. Well, you gotta make it fun somehow. Alright, let's go over here. It's not the fence, is it? Yeah, there's a reaction here too, sir. I'm not surprised. I found these in the clumps of grass here, sir. Really? Oh my god. These are the weights used for that hoisting device. Were these intentionally hidden? There's 4 of them in all, sir. That many weights would be enough to lift Simon. I think 4 of them would be enough. Well, we're saying there's 5 now, right? Why were they hidden over there, though? I don't know, just to get them out of the way? Probably not. Yes, you are, Gumshoe. You should get a raise. Uh-oh. The alligator's like, give me my weights back. Right now! That scared me, pal. Huh? What's the matter, detective? The alligator ate something metal, didn't he? Oh, man. Alright, open up, dude. I'm crawling in. Are you sure it isn't still just reacting to the weights? It's a different reaction, sir. And it's definitely coming from the alligator. It's gone. Oh no. Looks like it's scared of us. I don't think so, Kay. Huh? If anything, I think Allie looks a little under the weather. Allie. I suppose that was what Warden Roland called it. She didn't eat any of the food that the warden gave her yesterday. That was her. I think she might have eaten something bad. So I guess the metal detector could be reacting to whatever the alligator ate. Another weight? Oh, maybe she ate one of the weights. No. Yeah, really. Jeez Louise, man. That alligator would be dead. Did the alligator eat the chisel? Ugh. Alright, here we go. So we had to look at the device on the well again. Why in the world would they want to hide the weights? I can't even imagine. Alright. I won't rest until out. Here we go. Now, nook and cranny time, baby. One piece of rope. Uh-oh. Are we onto something here? Uh-oh. What's up? Let me check the organizer here. What is this rope here? Found with the body. Was it used to tie up the victim? Wait, what does this even say here? Except for the big stunt name show uses 3 pulleys, 2 ropes, the well, and some. Oh. Yeah, that might be it. Deduce? Why is there only 1 rope here? Because I think we found the other rope in the workroom. Yeah. Hang on a second here. Eureka, baby! This recreation in the device we saw earlier, there is a major discrepancy. One of the ropes is missing! You're right. Without it, the device won't work. I wonder what happened to it. Where did the missing rope disappear to? Oh, well, yeah, I was just looking at it, actually. Which piece of evidence shows where the missing rope went? Right there. The rope we found with the dead body. Oh my god, dude. Yes, it could be the other piece of rope that was used here. Does that mean? This rope was attached to the weight. However, the weight was not with one of those metal weights. The weight was the body. Oh, man. Oh my god, using a body for a circus act, that's just low. Let's try it. What dropped down the well was none other than Knightley's dead body. Ah! Mr. Knightley's body was used as the weight! Yep. Yes, the weights were replaced with Knightley's body. Ugh. Mr. Keys used the device to launch himself off the stage. When the rope that was tied to him was undone and let go, both the body and the rope dropped down the well. The rope wasn't used to tie up Knightley, it was used to suspend him inside the well. That's disgusting. Well, that's seeing pretty far ahead, you know, because, like, wow. But Miles, wasn't Knightley boy stabbed in the neck with a murder weapon? If he was suspended in the well, wouldn't there be blood at the bottom of the well? We should go check and see. Do we know that there's not blood down there? Uh-oh. Which item did the killer use in order to leave no traces of blood behind? The blanket?
Take that!
Try it. Sheet we found near the body. Of course. It was used to wrap up the body. I see. It's like all the pieces are starting to come together, eh? Oh boy, are they ever. But this means that the body definitely came from the well. If that's the case, wouldn't that mean Simon is the killer? No, that's not necessarily the case. Ugh, but yesterday Judge Courtney said if Mr. Keys was the killer, would he have needed to set up such an elaborate device? Absolutely not. Guess you have a point. Mr. Keys was only responsible for dropping the body during the show. In other words, it doesn't matter where the real killer was or what they were doing during the show. Till now, this placed the doubt on the people who did not watch the animal show. Oh boy. The killer's true intent was to make us think that the murder occurred during the show. In other words, they used the device on the well to create a fake alibi. Miss Berry, do you know when this device on the well was set up? Let me think. The day before the show. I think it was at night. We all started preparing at 9 p.m. We finished it around midnight. The killer replaced the weights with the dead body afterwards. Ugh. Man. Man, this is so convoluted, I don't even know. Did Dogen know about the device? No, even if he knew about the device, it wouldn't be possible for him to use it. You can't teach a dog to suspend a body in a well. In other words, Dogen is not the killer. Well, then who the hell is? Oh, God. I mean, I don't know. What else is there left to do? What's in my logic thing? Device was set up with the body on the night before the show. So we moved the crate of apples on the night before the show. So the same person did both things. Is that what we're saying here? We've had so many of these all of a sudden. This kinda came out of nowhere. Okay, I guess it does. This cart was moved the night before the show. The body was also switched the night before the show. Coincidence? Keeping that in mind, the question now becomes, why was the cart moved? I was gonna say, it's in front of that door. I can think of one reason why. Somebody opened that door! Check it out. Alright, let's hurry up and... Oh, the door's locked. Let's ask a guard. Hey, Mr. Guard! Yes, what is it? That was fast. You there, where's the key to this door? The warden's in charge of it. I'll get it from her right away. She's gonna say no. Without the warden's permission, this door can't be opened. Oh? Thank you very much. Oh my god. It's a circuit breaker panel. This must be the breaker room. On the night before the show, somebody came into this room. I wonder why they would come here. I don't think anyone would confuse the breaker room with the break room. Well, I sure hope not. It was definitely to operate the circuit breakers, like to switch off the camera. So someone came here to shut off the power to something. Was there anything that had its power shut off? Yeah. Oh my. Well, plot thickens. Security footage. The security camera footage had a 3-hour gap. Ah, I see! The circuit breaker for the security camera was tripped. It's highly possible. Was this the killer's handiwork? With the camera down, it'd be easier to move about. The killer would have a major advantage. I knew it! Oh, man. Is it the warden? You know, I've kind of suspected her for a while, although I wasn't really sure why. I couldn't really pin it down to anything, but I've always had a weird feeling. Deactivating the recreation. Oh yeah, go ahead. I think we know what we need to know here. This is too much, man. Investigation complete. Thank you. Alright, who's here to celebrate with us? Oh man, here we go again. Hello! Yeah, Hello is an Oasis song. See what I did there? I'm first to the scene as always. Good morning, Mr. DeBest. Is it still morning? What, you? How did you get here before me? Greetings, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I see you have arrived early. Well, I don't sleep, you know, so Maybe it is you who are late, Judge Court. Oh, burn! I have many matters which require my attention. I have no time to waste. Unlike a certain prosecutor who has taken off the case. Grr. Oh, my apologies. I'd forgotten that you were assisting the defense attorney. An assistant can never be the best. You've fallen like the rest. You just say whatever you like, don't you? Let us begin our examination of the courtyard, Sebastian. Good luck. Alright, I'll call the men over. The men? That'll be unnecessary. What? We have already finished the investigation of the court. Look at this, your accent is rubbing off on me. You've been bested. Judge Courtney. Courtney Cox. Your reasoning from yesterday. Watch me shatter it to pieces. Oh, baby. Well, it's easy to win an argument when you've had all this time to think about it, think what you're gonna say, you know. I would advise you to choose your words more carefully. Have you forgotten that the fate of your badge rested in my hands? I don't care. Well, look at me, I'm just gonna shake my head. I've had enough of such coercion. Can't you think of some other way to threaten me that does not involve my badge? Despite my repeated warnings, you show no signs of reflection. It seems I must remind you once more. The prosecutorial investigation committee can't leave someone such as yourself unchecked. I read that line so horribly I don't even believe. Neither the fate of my badge nor the actions of the committee will impede my progress. Ready to point? Proving Mr. Key's innocence? That is all that concerns me! Your words are like those of a defense attorney, and your finger is like that of my vibrator. Excuse me? I didn't mean to say that. If you are willing to go that far, then I will show no leniency. In the name of the goddess of law, I shall bring the hammer down. And at that moment, you will forfeit the title of prosecutor. You shall regret this. I ain't gonna regret nothing, baby. Let me tell you, I'm invincible. Oh, you can see the sky. Hey. I shared my reasoning with you the day before. Since Mr. Elbert, you know what I didn't pick up on either? J. Elbert is like jailbird. How did I not notice that? It's like crazy. Ugh. It could only have been dropped down the well during the show. The only one who could have performed such an act is the suspect. Well, now we just have to get, you know, change it up. Of course she does! Who do you think she is? Earlier, I received the official autopsy report. Babysitting that kid must be difficult. The time of death was the night before the body was discovered. In other words, the day before the show. The cause of death remains unchanged, a stab wound 4 inches deep. 4 inches into the throat! Ugh! That would hit the back of the spine, man. Simon Keys was not... unless you had a neck like Brock Lesnar, but holy crap, I don't know. Well, you don't know how right you are, actually. The problem is, he did... well, I mean, he might have set it up, but I don't think... Seems there's a hole in your argument. Really? You seem quite confident. Can you present evidence to support your claim? Of course I can, and I will. Alright. Well, I kinda can't help but feel like I have a distinct advantage here, having been able to investigate the courtyard. So, I shared my reasoning with you the day before. Now let's press. So you continue to believe Mr. Keys is the murderer, just as you continue to speak as if he is not. Do you have any decisive evidence? Do you know the identity of the true criminal? You do realize you need proper evidence, too. I'm a representative of the goddess of law. My words are her holy orders. Boy, I don't know whether the goddess of law or Atua is more annoying here. Indeed, if I state something is black, it is black. That's racist. So what would you call gray? If you wish to disprove my words, then present your evidence at once. I will, once I find the sentence to present it on. Since Jailbird did not see the body when he passed through the tunnel, it could only have been dropped down the well during the show. The only one who could have performed such an act is the suspect. Judge Courtney has not thoroughly examined the courtyard like we have. There's a bit of a gap in her argument, right? I should review the evidence we obtained in the courtyard. No, that's fine, I know what to do. So, only interrupted in the show, the only one who could have performed such an act is the suspect. Problem is, well, we know now that, someone switched the weights with the body. Someone switched the weights with the body. It wasn't him that did it, though. Unfortunately for you, Judge Courtney, your argument doesn't hold any water, just like the well. There was a device. Man, Edgeworth taking the time to make a little joke there? Who are you, and what have you done with the Edgeworth I know? Are you aware of the stunt in which Mr. Keys is blown away by the elephant during the show? I've heard of it. It would have been right before he exits the stage. He tied one end of a length of rope to himself and the other to a set of weights. He was able to perform the stunt by dropping these weights down the well. Wouldn't you have spent the whole day as this place suspended up in the air? That's why he had a stopper attached to the weight in it. The stopper was removed. My boy, get out of the places and yawns, man! Oh, sorry. Please don't let that peek the mic. Around the well, we found evidence that the weights were switched with the victim's body. This was done by the real killer in order to shift suspicion away from them. Oh shit. I should have got here early. Judging from the time of death, the murder was carried out in the early morning of the show. The true criminal had until the time the show started to set up the device. Shut up. But didn't Simon Keys make that thing? And since he was also the one who used it, he is the best suspect. And now, don't you agree? Why did you stop to, like, direct a chorus there for a second? If Mr. Keys were the murderer, he would not have needed to do that. Miss Berry? Yes? Was there anyone else who knew of the device he set up? Well, let me see. I get a little nervous around these guys, since we had to get everything about proof show proof for the people here in the prison. I'd say there were others who knew about it. And there you have it. Oh, I see. You have indeed performed a thorough investigation. I'm so proud of you, which is why I'm even further perplexed. What? Why do you not use your efforts for justice? My actions are not just. You do it to yourself. Just you. You and no one else. You cannot understand even that. Even now. Providing support to a defense attorney despite being a prosecutor. It is quite unnatural. This goes against the rules. I am merely choosing to do what I think is right at this particular juncture. With my junkos, I travel down the road I've chosen. Your comprehension does not matter in the least. However, if anyone intends to interfere, I will show no mercy. Damn! Perhaps this is a calling from the goddess of law, if you intend to rebel against her divine will. I'll have no choice but to hammer you down. So well, you are. I was about to say you ain't a judge, but actually you are. So, pay heed to my words. I have one more reason to suspect Simon Keys of murder. What is that? And why is that, Mr. Reed? Well, let's find out after we blow our nose here. Alright, reasons for suspicion. Let's do it. If the body came from the courtyard, how was Mr. Knightley brought here from the detention center? Only Simon Keys could have provided such an opportunity. Because of this fact, I find it most difficult to suspect any other party in this crime. Yeah, after all that we went through trying to prove that he didn't do that, and it turned out he still could have. Really, found ourselves running around in circles here. While Simon Keys was moving supplies for the show, he visited Mr. Knightley's cell. Does that not strike you as odd? Why else would he have brought a large covered cage with him? Oh, that does seem pretty suspicious. Shut up! Mr. Keys was merely that kind of person. It is entirely possible that he carelessly brought it there. If that is possible, then it is also possible that he was assisting in the escape. Am I wrong? I suppose I must refute her theory with evidence. Okay. Where are you going? If the money can do— ooh, oops! Oh, I'll do that. How's Mr. Knightley brought here from the detention center? Only Simon Keys could have provided such an opportunity. Oh no. I don't think so. Because of this fact, I find it most difficult to suspect any other party of this crime. Well, what do we have here? Well... Probably a little soon to present circuit breaker, isn't it? Was it used on the night before the body was found? I mean, that would be cause to suspect someone else because he didn't have access to this room. But it doesn't actually say that on in the thing, it just says... What is the autopsy? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that! Judge Courtney, disregard what I'm about to do. Should I have a problem with it? Yeah, you should. Because there's no problem at all. In that case, you should have refrained from speaking in the first place. Get your finger off that X button and don't you dare press it again. Circuit breaker, I mean, that kind of is jumping out at me here, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it, we got time here. Nope, I'm wrong. Alright. Let's think more, wait, let's get serious about it. Maybe I should be pressing here. Okay, fine from the courtyard. How was Mr. Knightley brought here from the detention center? Are you certain? I made a bunch of one thing I presented by accident there was part of why my life bar's down, and the other thing I presented was the other circuit breaker, but that didn't mean anything, so... Are you certain there were no other routes? A trial date had not been determined for Mr. Knightley. Since he was not a prisoner, he could not have easily entered the prison. He would have stood out too much. Meaning no one testified seeing him there. Well done! May you be blessed by the goddess of law. Thank you for kissing up to me. As I said, Mr. Knightley was taken into the prison through a less conspicuous manner. She still thinks he came in through that cage, man. What if he did come in through the cage? Let's not go there. Simon Keyes could have provided such an opportunity. Well... Yeah, exactly, dude. Due to the constant supervision, it would be impossible to do anything unusual. Then wouldn't it be the same for Mr. Keyes? The warden has shown favor to the Berry Big Circus. Simon Keyes is a circus member. Miss Berry's apprentice, no less. It all goes back to that warden, man. I'm worried. Well, eventually we're gonna find out what's inside that barrel coat of hers, and, well... Then it would be prudent for you to add this to your argument. Mr. Keyes may have been the only person who could move around freely in the prison. But on the day of the murder, there was a gap in time missing from the surveillance records. During that time, anyone could have done as they pleased. Yes, absolutely do. There we go, we found it, we did just need to press. So I was kind of right with the circuit breaker, just presenting it at the wrong time. What do you think, Sebastian? Let me think here. Since all humans have two legs, anyone could have walked around the place. However, to walk around a prison freely is... not gonna be that easy! Ow! Oh, damn. Okay, holy crap, I'm a little surprised. Hedgeworth? I'm not a... what? What are you gonna do, make topiary out of me? Her claim is based on the prison surveillance system. I'd say you present evidence that will make it seem less reliable. Mr. Keyes may have been the only person who could move around freely in the prison, but on the day of the murder there was a gap in time. Surveillance records. At that time anyone could do as they pleased. Oh, maybe it's the security footage. I mean, I'll try it, though. Mr. Keyes wasn't the only one who had the opportunity. Everybody did! The timestamp on the security camera is off by 3 hours. I was ahead of myself with the security breaker. The breaker room, whatever. The break room. During that time, anyone could have done it. If that were the case, then the murderer would have created a gap in time intentionally. It would not have been a simple camera failure. Are you saying that it's possible? It's possible if you had access to this! Now! Circuit breaker, go! Yes! In this courtyard we found the circuit breaker for the security camera. And it was possible to access the breaker room both before and after the murder. Whap! Unfortunately, it appears you have fallen short of your intentions. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't fallen short of anything! So can you explain how the murderer obtained the key to the breaker room? Yep. Yep. The breaker room has great importance even in a prison. Well, especially in a prison. There is no one who would be able to obtain the key so easily. Actually, I think he knows already. Edgeworth knows. Well, I can think of someone. Oh no! This person, the murderer, was able to get the key. They didn't even need to steal it. Oh no. Yep. Here it is. The person who used the key to enter the breaker room is none other than